It's fucking packed, bro. It is packed. This is the most people I've ever seen walking towards the stadium before. We in. Let's go. We got the shirt too, man. Come on, man.
Yesterday somebody wiped out my bill. The type of shit makes move to Europe. But it's random. Used to bump the car to 3. Held my rolling chain proud. Iron me. I keep my hard work with no way. Whatever. Call me crazy. Everybody questionable. Turn me to an edible. Life goes on. I mean, all my babies. Woke up looking for the blood. I keep people on me like a my seat. I go by the name of Kendrick Lamar. Okay, Lamar, Mr. Morale. This is the GNX tour. Grand National. Please get ready. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. Master manipulator, habitual liar too. But don't tell no lie about me. I won't tell truth about you. Hold up, he don't want to hear you say. Georgia. Can we take this shit to the next level? Say less. Any can't go big. White gold leaf fall on the belly. Emerald cup for hers in the ears. Big toe break like they stop belly. I'm talking about. The brothers is not. Myself all the time. I am a sinner. It's probably gonna sin again. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Wanna like myself when I'm with you. Nobody gets me. Good as you want, is it the step out? And now. Atlanta, Georgia. Can we take this shit to the next level? Say less. Anyhow, can't go big. White gold leaf fall on the belly. Emerald cup for hers in the ears. Big toe break like A$AP belly. I'm talking about. The mamas is not.
Damn, bro, this shit crazy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro. Oh, fuck. Look at it. Look at the duck. God dang. I got an exam at 8 a.m., guys. I gotta get home. What time is it? 11. Check this shirt out, though. This shit fire, bro. Check it out. Hold on. Let me turn around. Yeah. Holy shit. It's been a minute. Cool. Kendrick Lamar, Grand National Tour, concert review time. It's been a minute. This shit happened back in like May. Like early May, like May 1st, April 30th, something like that. It's currently May 28th. It's been like a whole month. That's my bad, because I have a terrible habit of, if I don't do the concert review right after the concert, there's a solid chance it won't even happen. But I had to do it with this one because, like, it's fucking Kendrick. That shit cost me a lot of money. I'm not gonna lie. Less than you would think, but more than, it's the most expensive ticket I've ever bought for a concert, I think. No, I lied. Fercho was more expensive. But yeah. So Kendrick Lamar. I got my laptop. Well, check the boom, y'all. Check the boom. Hold on. Check the boom. Fucking new location. Hold on. Come with me. Come on.
You see what he does to me, audience?
What are you talking about?
Look how he treats me.
Quite nicely.
It's sexual assault.
All right.
Oh, SZA, I don't think he's that on YouTube.
I don't think so either.
All right, gotta cut that one out.
All right. Yeah, I got my laptop on the side. I'm gonna be looking over a little bit. Grand National Tour in Mercedes-Benz. I walked to Mercedes-Benz. I wasn't about to park there. Number one, getting out of there is dog shit. If getting out of Gas South Arena was dog shit, 10 times worse. Gas South Arena is where Fercho was, which was more expensive, funnily enough. I don't know why, but yeah. And that was kind of ass. I drove there. So I just walked to Mercedes-Benz because it's like only an hour walk from Tech, and you don't want to park there. Plus, it's extra money if you park. So just walk. It's your cardio. I was in a crowd of people walking over to walking over to the concert I felt at the time. It was on Andrew Young Boulevard. And I was like, oh my God, so many alt-white chicks listen to Kendrick Lamar. This is awesome. This is so cool. What a diverse, like, fan base he has. Turns out the way that you can get to Mercedes-Benz is, like, on Andrew Young Boulevard, I believe. Before you get to Mercedes-Benz, State Farm Arena is right next to it. And, like, everybody was just, like, in a single line. And I was like, oh, this is so cool. You know, you got Mexicans, black people, white people, which Mexicans actually got a shout out in his concert, like during one of the like movie skits that he has as like intermissions. But yeah, like I slowly saw all of the white people, aka no colored people, just move out of the line and go to State Farm Arena. And I'm like, oh, that makes more sense. But yeah, Pearl Jam, I've never listened to them. I've heard of them before. I also know there's like a drum brand called Pearl Jam. This is the band. Yeah, they were playing at State Farm Arena, so they just like slowly sifted out, and you were left with Mexicans and black people going to Kendrick's concert. So yeah, the venue, Mercedes-Benz, the largest venue I've ever been to. Next largest was Gas South Arena. Typical stadium venue, right? You got the Chick-fil-A in there, you got like alcohol, you got food, you got smoothies. I think there was a Smoothie King, I can't remember, but there was like a smoothie place. You have your merch area. Outside there's like a mystifier that you can like walk through and like refreshes you, and then it's your typical like, you know, what are they, stadium venue, right? Yeah. The lines weren't very long. I got there around 7:30. It started at 7. I assume if you get there earlier, they're probably longer, but I didn't care for it. I just wanted to see Kendrick. I have a landlord, and I hope that was not them waking up to tell me to shut the fuck up. I think it's raining now. Hold on, let me check the audio quality. Yeah, we're chilling. Hold on. Yes, you are on top of a toilet paper roll. Yeah, so I mean, it started at 7 with DJ Mustard's like DJ set. They were playing Fiend as I was walking over to the stadium, which is kind of cool. And for some background, I started listening to Kendrick like in 2020, like during lockdown and shit. It took me a minute to get into him. I don't know why, but yeah, in 2020, during like the COVID pandemic and shit, so like I listened to like Good Kid, Mad City and T-Pab, and then Damn and Section 80 and all that shit. So he was like my top artist for quite a while until Bad Bunny came along. So yeah, I like a lot of his music. I listen to a lot of it. I've listened to it for a little while, and so like I was well prepared, bro. I've been listening to this shit for years. I'm well prepared. Damn, bro, it is raining. Someone texted me. But yeah, so like he blew up with Good Kid, Mad City, and then he blew up with Damn. And then 3 years later, I started listening to him, and then he blew up again with the Drake beef and the Super Bowl, of course. Like he gained like 20 million listeners from the Super Bowl. It's crazy. But yeah, that's a little bit of background. I talked about the venue, my experience getting there, and now let's talk about the track list. There's a fuck ton, because this concert was 2.5 hours, which is a lot for like one person. That was how long Fetcho's concert was. I'm gonna keep on doing that, because at every sound the door makes, I'm gonna keep on doing that. Yeah, Fetcho's concert was 2.5 hours, dude. He was running around, berreando, fucking singing, like that man's cardio was like top fucking tier, bro. But yeah, so Kendrick, 2.5 hours, but this was with SZA as well, so it was quite a It was, sorry, another text. It was quite a while. So like, I think it was from 8 to about, it was like 8:20 to basically 11. Which is funny because I had the Kendrick concert and then a final exam at 8 a.m. And then that same fucking day at 3 a.m., me and Austin took an Uber to Hartsfield-Jackson to take a plane to New Jersey. Well, Newark, New York. But then we went to New Jersey. Whole doc on it. You can watch it. It'll probably be linked at the end of this video. But yeah, so the track list, we got Whacked Out Murals, the intro of the album, of the GNX album. I mean, the Grand National Tour, of course, is going to be Whacked Out Murals, the intro. Squabble Up, a banger, which I didn't like initially, and even before the concert. But I don't know, seeing music live and then going back and listening to it just changed my perspective on a couple of the songs of the album. So GNX went up after the concert for me, my rating on the album. Squabble Up was one of the songs that I'm like, okay, I actually like this now. From Squabble Up, he went into King Kunta, which was crazy, dude. I didn't expect him to play that shit. I really did not expect him to play very many T-Pap songs besides Alright, but he played King Kunta, which is crazy. I really like King Kunta. I really like T-Pap. Element, which Element's a good song. I think a lot of the songs on Damn are good songs, but that's all they are. They're just good songs. Spoiler alert, Damn was like probably my least favorite Kendrick album, like since Section 80. I think that's probably like his worst. So Element, it's good. It's just good. TV Off's a banger, bro. He played TV Off twice. Once in the beginning and then once at the end. And then the end, he brought out Mustard. 30 for 30, which is a good song. It's on the SOS Deluxe, I believe, with SZA. And then SZA came out. She played a couple of her songs. I'm not too big of a SZA guy. Like, I got like 8 songs I like, bro. Them shit slap. But I just haven't had the time to go through and listen to her, like, her catalog, like from Control and her singles, and like I listened to SOS a bit, but like I haven't gone into the deluxe. Like, I'm just not a SZA like big fan. You know what I mean? Like, I like her shit. She's got a great voice, like, but that's it though. So I'm just gonna say some SZA songs because I don't know all the songs she played. But then he went into Euphoria. And again, I don't really know exactly how many skits there were, but like, I don't know how many skits there were. Every time that's gonna happen, my voice is gonna get more quiet. And I'm gonna lean a little bit closer. And then I'm gonna go back to normal. But every time, like every couple songs, or before every big song, like, or like Not Like Us or like Euphoria, he would play like a kind of a movie kind of clip that would typically involve either SZA or him being interviewed and asked questions, or them just like driving around and having fun or whatever, or just talking with each other. So yeah, you have Euphoria, and then Hey Now, which is a song that I really like off of GNX with Dodie 6, I think. And then you got Humble, which I think is like kind of his most overrated song. So again, Damn has good songs. Humble is a good song, but they're just good songs. That's all it is, bro. And then you got Backseat Freestyle, which was crazy. And then you got Family Ties, which when he did Family Ties, it's mandatory that every fucking human being just loses the ability to properly breathe and mimic Baby Keem. And number 2, he did an unreleased verse. Like, he rapped an unreleased verse on Family Ties, which is kind of cool. Swimming Pools was the next thing, and he did that a cappella. He was like, we're gonna take it back, this is for all the fans, the real ones. And he was like, back when I used to perform in the Tabernacle, which is kind of a crazy thing to think about. Like, I know, of course, it's like implied that, yeah, an artist that got this big at once kind of had to play at, a smaller venue. But it's kind of crazy to think that Kendrick Lamar used to be at the Tabernacle and now he's at Mercedes-Benz. But yeah, so swimming pools, and then he went into Mad City, which was also a cappella, and then into All Right, which when he did All Right, holy shit, dude. It was, you cannot contain me, bro. And then after All Right, you had more SZA songs, and which I do know a couple of these. There was Low, there was Lose, Kill Bill, just a banger. That shit was on repeat. Like, that was one of the few songs that I listened to a lot from SOS. Sorry, Kill Bill, Nobody Gets Me, which that shit hits. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit hits. All the Stars. Oh my god. The greatest outro song for any Marvel movie by far. Almost any movie by far. It's so good. R.I.P. Prince T'Challa did. But yeah, Rich Baby Daddy, which, hate me all you want, bro. That is a good Drake song. I fucking hate Drake, dude. Like, shitty human being, PDF file, low key. Everybody hates him as well in the industry, bro. I mean, he can't be that good of a guy. And I mean, I don't give a fuck. Rich Baby Daddy's a good song. Sexy Red is not annoying on it. Drake did good on it. SZA fucking did amazing. You can't beat it, bro. And Good Days, which I don't really listen to that. I think it's off of Control. I might be wrong, but yeah, Good Days. And then you had Love, off of Damn. Again, another really good song, but it's just a good song. Dodger Blue, Peekaboo, Like That, which when they did Like that shit was crazy. Because like, right, that shit just like set off all the dominoes in this like Drake and Kendrick beef. And then he brought out Cardi, Playboy Cardi, for good credit. I don't listen to Playboy Cardi, so it took me a minute to realize who it was. And then I was like, oh, that's cool, fuck yeah. So he brought out Cardi, because it was in Atlanta. And then after that, it was Count Me Out, which beautifully transitioned into Money Trees. Oh fuck, sorry. No. That shit was a crazy transition. There's no way I don't include that shit into the fucking the like clips that I show you of the concert. And then Poetic Justice, which I'm kind of interested that like he showed it. I feel like it's kind of him showing like, yeah, I think that might be Austin moving, because that's really close. But yeah, Poetic Justice, which like, I feel like was him showing like, yeah, I know me and Drake are beefing, but I really don't give a fuck because this is my song. He can go suck a dick. Maybe I'm speculating a little bit, but like, yeah. Poetic Justice off of Good Kid, Mad City, banger song. Even a good feature from Drake. And then after that was N95 off of Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which there weren't many songs off of that album that he played. I think there were more Good Kid, Mad City, and even, well, no, I think, yeah, just more Good Kid, Mad City, a bit of Damn, and I mean, of course, a fuck ton of GNX. And then TV Off, again, with Mustard, shout out this time, like the second half, and Lefty Gunplay on it too. Not Like Us, which, holy shit, bro. When they played Not Like Us, that shit was crazy. Like, the build up to it, number one. Again, every, like, significant song had that, like, movie skit right before it. And Not Like Us had that as well. Like, the interviewer asked Kendrick something, like, oh, how do you feel about this word? Drop, drop, drop. And just kept on doing it because Drake released that song. What was it called? Is it Push-Ups? I think it's Push-Ups. It's like drop and give him 50. So yeah, I mean, Not Like Us was crazy. I'm sure I'm gonna include, you know, a clip of the A minor probably. I don't know. I don't know if I recorded it vertically or horizontally, but I'll include a clip of Not Like Us. There's no way I don't. And then Luther, which I was looking so forward to, and was kind of underwhelmed because SZA really didn't like come correct with it. But you know, it's whatever. What she did come correct with was Gloria, because like, you know, in Luther, SZA's vocals are fucking insane, and she just like sang it, you know, just did her thing. It's whatever. In Luther, but in Gloria, she did amazing. And with Gloria, they finished it. They finished with Gloria. God, fuck. 13 minutes of just, like, track lists. That's crazy. That's how long I've been recording this one. This segment. Fuck. That's the longest one I've ever done. 2.5 hours of songs, performance. There was no halftime break. There was for Fercho, which is understandable because it was one guy doing it for this long, but not for this tour. So yeah, like, now that's done. Now we can talk a little bit more about the concert. Kendrick his set design was just a black Grand National fitting, and that was it. Occasional backup dancers, but like that was it for the most part. SZA's set design, it was like nature and insect based, and like kind of her dressing up as like the queen of insects and royalty. When I saw that, instant Melanie Martinez Portals vibes, not only from the cover art, but also from her set design when she was going on concert. I didn't go. I wish I could have gone. I wasn't a Melanie fan like that though at the time. I'm still not today, but like I want to get more into her. But yeah, strong Portals vibes, like nature, like alien-y, like kind of thing. And she had a fucking robotic ant, which would like wouldn't really move. It was more like it would just tilt up and tilt down, which is easy to do with like just pistons and like, you know. But yeah. But yeah, I mean that was still kind of cool. And dude, she was fucking when Nobody Gets Me, she was like on a like, I don't know, some like rope or something, and like she was literally like, I don't know, 20 feet up in the air, just like kind of flying like an angel or some shit. I don't know, but that was kind of cool too. So I mean, SZA had the better set design. She had the better like theatrics and everything like that. But yeah, even though it was called the Grand National Tour, and I feel like Kendrick was the main guy people were coming for, bro, fucking people were still singing the fuck out of SZA. Like, not everybody knew the Kendrick, but everybody knew the SZA, and that was crazy to me. Yeah. And Not Like Us, again, that shit was crazy. When the A minor line came out, you could hear that shit for miles, bro. You could probably hear that shit from Tech. It's crazy. And yeah, I mean, like that's like the review, like the fucking track list, the venue, like Kendrick, amazing performance, high energy performance. He was fucking dancing, dude. I didn't know he could dance. He can dance. Yeah, like SZA, she was great, vocally great. Kendrick was great. Everything was great for the most part. Like, it was a really good concert. I'm gonna have to like. It's been a month. My score has been marinating with me, and it's been set for a minute. I'm gonna have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. It's not the best concert I've been to, which goes to Fercho. Fercho was a 9. That shit was a 9 out of 10. But like, Kendrick is a really, really close second. Yeah, he's really close. It was amazing. It was great. it was like they had like fireworks in the fucking stadium too, during all the stars. That shit was crazy, bro. So yeah, I mean, the energy was high. Like, I can't put it in more words. You have to see the videos, dude. Which I'm sure I include plenty of. This is gonna be a long review. I feel like this has got to be at least 30 minutes. But yeah, I mean, it's a good review. It was an amazing concert. 8.5 out of 10. Gio's concert reviews. Mercedes-Benz Grand National Tour. Kendrick Lamar. That's the review.